Welcome back. We've got LaCem and Roma. Only seen them once in the last tournament. They came super close to taking on a hoops team, a team that plays an absolute ton of hoops. So this team should be pretty good, and they should only get better as the night goes on, better as the weeks go on as well, as they get more used to the hoops bracket. This is an all-European lobby right now. Blue team gonna kind of get struck in the corner. Rounds GG though. I think of them now as a hoops team. They've been around for long enough. These guys know all the reads, all the tricks. They're gonna get scored on first here by just a really tricky shot from LaCem, as he lands right on top of the defender. I think there was enough room for the defense to kind of hide behind the rim and avoid the bump and then jump after it at the last second, but positioning was a little bit difficult. You'd have to know exactly what's at stake long before the ball gets anywhere close to the net in order to know where to position. Got a demo. Roma gonna push this one up the back wall. LaCem and Roma kind of tripping over each other, but off the corner, LaCem gets a touch. Still, the attack continues here for Orange team. Rounds GG, the shot to the back wall. Roma can get there just in time. That's so critical because that double touch was going to be lethal. FNSi lobs that one up. The defense switching sides, or the attacker switching sides, having trouble lining up a solid shot to be threatening. Just slow plays here in the corner so far. LaCem with Roma running interference underneath, trying to get the boost. Roma will try to get a touch, but the defense finally is able to break free from this corner. It's kind of a stalemate for a long time. Now Orange is making their move. Roma doesn't have the read here. It's to the backboard. The double touch imminent. Gonna get just blocked away. LaCem, no touch. Instead, Renshiro keeping the move on in the corner. Might head right back there with a big booming clear. Renshiro gets blocked. The defense will move it over to the same corner, but it's lifted up here. We're seeing a lot of the same from both sides. Similar strategies where they're playing the corner, it can't really break free. I think Rounds GG's attempts have looked a little bit better. They're sending the ball up and over the rim rather than too low. I think that's a better sign, but it also could be, you know, one of those moments where the defense could break free. If you lift the ball up high enough and someone's on the backboard ready to take it, we've seen all kinds of places where that's a long distance dribble. Instead, Renshiro gonna get past to FNSi, setting up an excellent pass off the side wall. No boost whatsoever left for last minute. Yo, curse word says 1 year next time. Yeah. Let's give it a few more weeks. That'll be sick. The 12-monther. The esteemed honorary position. Oh, FNSi just lands on top. That is the tip-off here. Renshiro drops it right down for FNSi. Takes the shot. Has enough boost to bonk Roma right back down to the ground. I can't remember what role that gives you in the like the Twitch with ranked hoops. I don't remember what they call it, but it gives you like a new badge or something. Whoa, that's a violent 50-50. You guys ever see one where it's so powerful it goes to the ceiling and then the floor and then back to the ceiling? It's like a max speed ball. That's got to be close to what we just witnessed. But a sick pass here. A lesser player would have just tried to take the shot, and I think that would leave the window open here for Roman to get the save. But something like that is impossible to save. I think that's right, Big Howl. Like plat and diamond, and I don't think it perfectly follows. I should know this. I don't think it perfectly follows the Rocket League rankings, and as soon as we do perfectly follow the Rocket League rankings, they'll change it. They'll add a new rank past SSL. LaCem with no boost. Is it LaCem or LaCem? I don't know. I'm sure both are wrong. FNSi. LaCem to the backboard here. A tactical back pass. I do think that passing to the backboard is a good thing, but in this case, it's a little bit of trouble. I think LaCem chain wave dashed to not only get to the ball in time, but avoid a bump. Another moment here showing how useful the chain wave dash is. Not everyone does it, but it does seem incredibly useful. It's super hard to pull off, though. You just gotta mash. You'll break controllers doing stuff like that. 3 cars go up after, but the last car to get it is the sender. I guess that's always true, isn't it? When everyone goes up after the ball, the last car to touch the ball is the one that gets it. Anyway. LaCem on the sidewall, looking for the bump on the way down, takes FNSi out. Renshiro's in trouble. But with a 50, he'll navigate that one out of harm's way. That's a sick, sick redirect. Just barely goes off of the rim both ways. Rounds GG started off losing, but now the passing plays are flowing. They scored at least once off of a passing play. That's a great shot, though. Hold on. Team last minute are still in it. At the last minute mark, right? 1 minute to go. This should be where the team excels, according to their team name. They've just got 60 seconds to turn it around. But does anyone? Nobody takes to friendship. No such thing as friendship tip-offs in Europe, I guess. I should have just committed to the bit. No such thing as friendships in Europe. Oh, that's just in. Wow. Maybe team last minute. The last minute was not that they kill it at the last minute, but that's where they're the most vulnerable. 50 seconds to go. Another back-to-back friendship setups. If you're blue team, I feel like you just go for it. But it's interesting, you see LaCem turning sideways just an ounce on that tip-off, trying to get his car like horizontal, sideways. Throw the most hitbox in the way. Most players just go the lazy route and they just don't even touch their joystick. Well, they don't touch their joystick to go left or right. Almost the bump onto FNSi. That would have been a guaranteed goal. FNSi into the ceiling, drops it straight down. Renshiro saw him cooking and just backed off, but I have to wonder if there's a passing play available. That's going to be one of the blue team members taken out. Roma will respawn, but no boost to take it away. I like the desperation in... Oh, that's so close. The desperation in LaCem. Try to go for the bump. I think that's exactly the right move. When you're 2 goals down. It's got 40 boost still, but it's over. Renshiro, maybe one more goal for the road. LaCem kicks it away. The redirect shot. FNSi will take it sideways. Still time for extracurriculars. FNSi looking for 2. It's just too fast. It will finally tap down. Rounds GG. Takes game number 1. It living up to their name. Almost. 2 goals apiece for 3 players there. But Roma tactically saving his 2 goals for the next game. We are midway through the winner's semifinals right now. Pandico playing against Danige. We've got the other match. A lot of really good teams tonight. This does feel like it's one of those tournaments where it's kind of anyone's game. We could definitely be surprised by like Danige or even last minute. I feel like just taking the entire tournament. You know, they just have one really, really good night. They just play out of their mind for the last hour and then secure a victory. Could definitely happen. FNSi pinching that back out mid, giving it to Roma. Roma pops the pass to LaCem. Needs a double, though. Oh, gets it. I think Renshiro, or sorry, FNSi there, made exactly the right move, jumping after it, trying to throw the hitbox in the way. You can see how close he was. LaCem found the very thin line to drop it straight down into the corner of the net to stay away from the pre-jump defender. I'm not sure that Roma knew FNSi was going after it. Nonetheless, slim margins for that goal. Renshiro reading that. You see what I mean? FNSi and Renshiro, they have graduated and now have become full-fledged hoops teams, reading these really tricky rim bounces and being confident in it too. Just like jumping immediately rather than like taking a second to try to figure out where it's going to go. The real victory in that last play was the boost take. FNSi now doesn't have the boost to take the shot. Back to FNSi. Blocking it over into the corner. Oh, that's a scary double tap. There are always plenty of those. This is Rocket League moments. We almost had 2 back-to-back. That one nearly found its way into the net. It bounces again. Blue team. They just got to stay on their toes the whole time. The rim is covering so much. 3 times in a row the rim gets the save and is not credited for it even a single moment. I feel like that should be a stat that's kept track of. Maybe not the number of times the ball bounces off the rim, but the number of times it bounces off of the rim from a shot, like immediately after a shot, and it isn't scored. FNSi, though, will get the goal from the sidewall. Finally, the defense cracks. They had loads of boost, but LaCem just a little bit slow and backflips into it as well. There's just nobody left. A big defensive double commit. I did hear that FNSi is keyboard mouse, Aleph. I think it's FNSi. If it wasn't FNSi, it's another F player. We found that out a couple weeks ago. How can you tell? Like, what's the giveaway here? Let's watch FNSi for a second. What's the giveaway that he's keyboard mouse? Wait, this isn't FNSi. What am I doing? That will get dunked in. LaCem takes it the entire distance. Lets it bounce. Yeah. Oh, that's got to be one of the most freest kinds of goals, where you've got the fast break and there's just no one in front of you. The way the wheels turn. Okay, that makes sense. So watch the turn of the wheels. There's very little like slight left or slight left or slight right. It's all or nothing. You have to consistently tap and tap and tap and tap the keyboard to get yourself to turn. And it's not just turning the car, but also rotating. Anything you would use your joystick to do. Renshiro sneaking that goal in. The defense, that net was double defended, but neither defender could read it. Hard to blame him, though. I take it back. I didn't realize that Roma had a redirect sideways. It almost saved it away, but a double commit, I guess, is the real culprit. Roma will turn back on it. That gives Renshiro an opportunity. Not an easy angle to achieve, though. FNSi turns to get this. LaCem will have the block, and it goes all the way across. Renshiro's already up for this. Tries to double it from the sidewall, but nothing to be gained. LaCem takes it to the ceiling. Ceiling shot is a classic on the hoops map. It's kind of like the sidewall shot where you're really banking on fooling the opposition, where they expect you to dribble it and then you just slam at it last second with some sort of flip. Renshiro will get another goal here with no one left in the net to defend it. So Roma has no boost. We see out of the corner of our eye, Roma retreating. Don't know where LaCem is. Oh, you get stuck on the rim? I have no idea. That gives Rounds GG the lead again. Going to the final 2 minutes. FNSi will get a couple. Bouncing it into the backboard. Renshiro gets the ball taken off. We'll get a follow-up, but it's super hard to attack here into the corner. The defense knows it. They're just ready to go. That's crazy. That's an orange trail, too, and it goes all the way across. LaCem underneath it to catch it. Pops it for a shot. One of the defenders is eliminated. We're all tied up again. Renshiro pre-jumps this, but I think Renshiro expected the back wall to be part of the play. Judging from Renshiro's trajectory, it looks like he's expecting to have to defend it straight ahead rather than just a direct shot. So he must not have known how much boost was in the tank of the attacker. Still 2 minutes to go. Roma will lob it up, setting the pass up to LaCem. Renshiro's got no boost, but enough for a double jump. FNSi high up here, redirects it. It's still saved away, but that's a scary save. LaCem has to jump and then side flip immediately while the car is oriented directly upwards. Oh, it's backwards. The boost refill here for LaCem. Jeez, the cars are going so fast right now, threatening to bump each other. It was like someone had the ball, someone was trying to demo them, and then someone was trying to demo that person too. Renshiro with the reset, doesn't get it. Deflects, bonks his car off of the rim. And it's a slow roll over to orange side. FNSi takes it away, set up for a dribble. Roma is in trouble, he's getting chased, gets the save anyway. LaCem with a slam here, right to the ceiling, nice save. Renshiro had no boost. I always get worried whenever I see cars aiming straight upward on defense on the back wall. It always seems like it's the most comfortable when they're kind of facing sideways rather than straight upward. LaCem looking for two, gets it right around the last defender here. Goes all the way up the sidewall for this one, but just a perfect flip into it. That flip served so many purposes, from launching the ball even faster to the backboard so the defense couldn't get it, but also killing the vertical velocity that LaCem could have the ball again. 30 seconds. Team last minute with the lead. Trying to force game 3. FNSi gets it past Roma. Here's Renshiro. He's blocked. Roma's got no boost though, so FNSi can just take this one away. It's going to be a pre-jump here on defense, and he's just lingering in the air. FNSi takes it to the corner. Roma and LaCem just want to hold on here. That's a good start. FNSi's got no boost, so he's going to full retreat, but he should have the ball after that. This is his last chance. It's a passing play. Renshiro's up for this. Saved away by Roma, but FNSi's still here. Sends it sideways, and it's out. Team last minute ties the series score. We're going to game 3. The winner of this is guaranteed at least 3rd place. LaCem with 4 goals, but Roma with 4 assists. I didn't even notice. Seems to be the team strategy. Big Jack! Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Big Jack with 55 months. Roma may be keyboard mouse as well. Do you mind asking him? Yeah, I'll ask. Roma, are you KBM? Someone from chat is asking. You get to hear the the MVP sound twice as I type the messages in. Game 3. Roma is not keyboard mouse. All right, let's go. Both games so far have been really close. The first game within 2 goals. The second game just decided by a goal at the last minute. Renshiro threatening like he's going to reset at the last second. Angles the front of his car towards the ball. FNSi's going to go up after this. That's a tricky move. I always get nervous too. Oh, hold on. Tricky read. LaCem gets a solid thwack onto it. The rim blocked him a little bit. But yeah, whenever a defender goes for a retreating save, you want to be deflecting those to the corners of your side of the court, rather than hitting it back out to the mid. That's where the attackers are always just lying in wait. Now, ever so often, attackers will camp out on the sidewall, waiting for you to deflect it to the corner so they can attack there. But it's like a low % goal. It's just like, it lets you keep possession of the ball. FNSi redirecting here. Roma throwing the hitbox in the way, recognizing the redirect is imminent. No touch there for Roma. LaCem's got barely any boost to get this one, but the attack coming in from the sidewall is just barely visible out of the corner of FNSi's eye. That will keep the play alive, rather than team last minute getting first blood. Renshiro goes for the retreat, fills up, just tops off. Oh, a demo. I don't know if that's a good demo, though, because now Roma is going to respawn on the blue half of the court with a third of a tank. I wonder who at Psyonix decided that 33 boosts is the perfect amount to respawn. I think that it all hinges on the opening tip-off, right? It's like just the right amount of boost to hold the boost button and get to the ball. I don't know. Does anyone know the amount of boost you need to be at a standstill and then hold boost and gas to get supersonic without flipping? That'd be a really interesting stat to know. Blue team almost completely empty of boost. Get a really good block there. If that 50-50 went poorly, they might be in huge trouble. Roma's going to be a little low on that shot. FNSi to take it first. LaCem just retreats into the corner. We're still tied up 0-0 right now. Not a single goal being scored yet. Renshiro almost blocked here, but Renshiro's play going to continue, as Roma almost lands on it. That's a super close redirect. That worked, though. It's almost a passing play with the rim being involved. Renshiro has like a squirt of boost to drop it straight down. I don't even know, like, what would you do with 100 boost there? How would you do it differently? That is tricky, but that gives Rounds GG the opening at the halfway mark. Ball will go over FNSi's head. He's going to center it for his teammate here. The passing play being made. It bounces off the rim and goes up, but that's great for FNSi. We already know he can read those rims and redirect them straight in. So a terrifying moment there for blue team, but they survive. The passing plays continue to be made right now from Rounds GG. Passing side to side. I think those are the strongest passing plays you can make. I guess maybe the backboard passing plays are a little bit stronger, but they're finicky. They rely on the defense being in a bad spot. FNSi, though, will get it off the backboard right to the front of the net. This spot that FNSi shoots it at right here, the spot right above the rim, is super hard for the defense to handle. Because you want to be on the backboard to block it. But if you're not in time, like, what are you supposed to do? Be directly underneath it? The ball could go anywhere. We see those kinds of shots a lot, and it's just most successful when it bounces right over the rim. Oh, wave dash onto the ceiling. Desperation maybe settling in for Team Last Minute. They're trying new things. That could have been really, really sick. Try to play the corner again. Renshiro, still some boost to go. Takes a shot, passes back out to FNSi. The redirect maybe. Not going to be found. It's off the net. Renshiro goes up after it. Scary scoop there. If you hit that with your wheels, it's just over. LaCem turns it back. FNSi is ready for that one. He immediately pre-jumps this too. Takes the redirect. Roma should have this, but the rim is tricky. He'll bounce it back over to the side. No touch there for Roma. LaCem will have some boost for the pinch, but it's given right back over to the other team. The passing attempt back to Renshiro. Not quite going to be high enough. Roma looking for the redirect. Instead, LaCem doinks it off. And is granted sweet release. But the respawn here, take it all the way across to the chase. Roma is trying to end FNSi. Chasing him all the way around the court. We've got just 30 seconds here. 2 goals need to be made by Team Blue. They need like a goal and then a tip-off victory. A demo could be just up to LaCem, and that's a tricky read. It just barely skims that net. Nice double here from FNSi, buying lots of time. Uh-oh. Maybe it's all a bait. He needs to get Renshiro out of the defensive end. Now it's over to LaCem. The fast break. The shot is too low. No. That was the perfect chance. The shot barely too low. Blocked by the rim. That means Rounds GG going to be moving on in the winners finals. They're going to be playing against Pandico. We haven't seen that team yet. Panda and Nico, 2 extremely good players. I haven't seen them together very often. That's just because Panda has other teammate obligations, you could say. The team that's been on like a 30 tournament winning streak. GG's. Well, if any team is going to take down Pandico, it's safe to say Rounds GG could be the ones to do it. I think they have the best shot. Danny and Siege did not win a game against them either. I'm trying to see if it was close. I'll never know. I think they just verified the series score. All right, guys. Winners finals coming up. That's a best of 5. I'll get the channel prediction underway as soon as I can, so be ready for that. We'll be right back with that series. Don't go anywhere.